Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Sanders tries to keep pace in the National League batting race. First pitch is next. Alex Wood will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Leading off the afternoon
Chief
for the
Keith.
Cubs.
And we are ready
The
for
first
some
baseman,
daytime baseball.
Chief Keith.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
110.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. House ranging back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
In now,
the right
Jeff
fielder,
George.
Yeah.
As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 16 homers and 60 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think
Number
every player
63.
is. And sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Stepping in now, Carlton Wheatley, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. George on at first, nobody out.
That's ball
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-2 fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
So in now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. McCain fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 5th, the 3rd baseman, Kerry Watkins.
The next Cub up, Kerry Watkins. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the 1st inning. Wood sets. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
And this is low, ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The set and the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Watkins is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Yu Darvish is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Row, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
The 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now for the Reds, Deion Sanders. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
A runner at second, nobody out. Ball 2, and with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Hit back toward the mound. There's Baez. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, there's no doubt they really need Joey Votto to bust out big time. It's been a tough go for him so far in this series. He hasn't gotten a hit yet, and he's a guy that they really rely on. They need to get him going sooner than later.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Stanley House, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Into score from third, the tying run. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Brian McCain. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. And there it goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Looking up is Contreras into the upper deck and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Charles.
Into the box, Charles Scruggs, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-1. Here it comes. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is high and outside for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
So digging in now, Joey Votto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Now the 2-0 home. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Sosa's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-1 Reds. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Line to the right side. Rose is there, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one.
Number 40.
And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, 11. Flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Yu Darvish. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Hit out towards second. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the first run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Alex.
In now, Alex Wood. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
Now batting.
And this team,
they're not
going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Settling in now, Stephen House. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chu has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Deion Sanders.
Coming to the plate now, Deion Sanders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit the other way out toward right field. George will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Lifetime history with Alex Wood, batting at an even 400.
Choo.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. McCain from shallow center. From a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Up next for the
So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year. As we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage, and we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Ready now, Chief Keith. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now
good
batting.
Pitch right there to run
The
the
right
two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up.
George.
And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Jeff George. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1.
Are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Ready for another
the
chance.
Center fielder,
Stanley House.
Stanley
0 for 1 for him here in
House.
this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Brian McCain waits on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting
Now
anything
batting,
close, so
the
I
second
think this is
baseman,
the way to go here.
Brian
Get the bat out of his
McCain.
hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCain. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
The right
so a
fielder,
good job
number
there
14.
of exploiting that. That
Pete
can be real hard for some guys to
Rose.
overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Pete Rose. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Darvish a check on first, and the runner back. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. House, base runner at first with 1 out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach
Up
would
next
hate to
for
go to the
Cincinnati,
bullpen this
the
early in the
catcher,
game, but sometimes you have
Charles.
no choice. On the flip
Right.
side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Riding in once again, Charles Scruggs, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Now the 1-0. Pulled softly out toward right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game.
Your
Brad
attention,
Brock
please.
is going to come on to
Now
pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Brad Brock.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-0. Heading out toward shallow right. George moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Wood.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Alex Wood. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no foul.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Here's an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chu on the run. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubs 1. Stepping in, Wheatley. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive, base hit to right.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Sosa.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, House. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Kerry Watkins.
Digging in, Kerry Watkins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 home. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one reaches the power stacks. What a shot. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 13 for him on the year, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
The windup and the 0-1.
Zero.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike
No
two.
balls, 2 strikes.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Here's the 3-2. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's
Up
better to
next for the
battle a
Cubs,
slugger like that to the end
catcher,
and end up walking him than
Wilson
serving on up where he
Contreras.
can really hurt you.
Now batting, Wilson Contreras, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
You got 2
And
balls.
it looked like the
1 strike.
fastball got away from him there. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's
Now
been a
batting,
rough go of it at
the
the plate
pitcher,
with him. And watching
Brad
this at bat,
Ruff.
it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Brad Brock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cubbies 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Back to the top of the Reds
third
lineup
baseman
now, and stepping in, Stephen House. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Here's the 2-1. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing
Now
in this
batting,
hostile environment,
the left
he
fielder,
walks the leadoff hitter. Oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in once again, Deion Sanders. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
No real chance on the roll to that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Ready once again, Stanley House. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a look over to
No,
first.
he's in there.
And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with one down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sosa moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian McCain.
Now at the plate, Brian McCain. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hard liner to center field. Sosa is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Ladies
Sonny
and
Gray,
gentlemen,
5'10" right-hander,
please.
comes in out of the
Now
bullpen to do the pitching.
for the Reds, number 54, Sonny
Leading off the
Gray.
inning, Shin-Soo Choo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chief Keith.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chief Keith. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jeff George.
In now, Jeff George. A Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit down the line at first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Your
Brendan
attention,
Kinsler,
please.
a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties
Number
here.
20, Brandon Kinsler.
Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Pete Rose.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sosa is under this one. One pitch, one away.
The batter, the catcher, Charles Scruggs.
So stepping in, Charles Scruggs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
Nope.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scruggs, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Sosa is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Now here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as we check out our team leaderboard, we see that his total is good for second best on the Cincinnati ball club. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Reds leave one. They still lead it 6-3. Into the box, Carlton Wheatley. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Second baseman, number 63.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So that's his first home run in the big leagues. And it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The center
into the
fielder,
box,
number 24.
Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sanders has it in his tracks. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gary Watkins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kerry Watkins, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Gray now on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Wilson Contreras, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Watkins at third. Baez is over at second with 1 down in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Please.
Robert Kelly will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. You see the great batting average coming in. 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, strike 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Moving under at House. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and they'll take the lead now. It's 7-6. Mercy.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chief Keith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The set and the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up now, Jeff George. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Gray sets. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ready with the 1-0. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted in the air to center. he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner is in from second. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, right here you see a situation where
Now
no
batting,
doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Standing in now, Carlton Wheatley. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. House has a read on it. And that's the third out. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 6.
Ladies
Brandon
and
Morrow
your
enters to do the
please.
pitching in the bottom of the
Now
6th.
pitching for Chicago, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
Anthony Henderson is going to come off the bench
61.
as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning
Henderson.
number 6. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Now in the box,
the
Stephen
third baseman,
House.
Stephen House.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit out toward second. Wheatley scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Deion Sanders.
So coming to the plate, Deion Sanders. Here comes the first pitch. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 6. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank
Your
you,
attention,
Adi.
please.
Oliver Perez
Now
is on to
pitching
pitch
for
from
the
the
Reds.
bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Oliver Perez.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Kerry Watkins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A bullet to first base.
No,
Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Standing in, Javier Baez. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Sosa, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a snap throw to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Wilson Contreras will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he walked him on
The
5
batter,
pitches, but that
the
last
catcher,
pitch was
Wilson
really good. He missed
Contreras.
down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into center field. House is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 15, Brandon Morrow. Your
Chris
attention,
Bryant
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
hit for
hitting
the
for the
pitcher
Cubs.
here.
Number 17, Chris Bryant.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 down, runners at first and second. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is out on the tag.
Ladies
Cubs
and
strand a couple.
gentlemen, it's time
They
for
won't
the
add to their
traditional
9-6
7th
lead.
inning stretch. Ladies
Pedro
and gentlemen,
Strop gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on
Now
the mound
pitching
and start
for
the home
Chicago,
7th.
number 46, Pedro Strop.
Leading off the inning,
Leading
Stanley
off for the
House.
Reds,
And they'll need him
the
to get
center
something
fielder,
going here.
Stanley House.
Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He'll try again. 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's
Now
always
batting,
nice to keep a
second
guy that
baseman,
has good wheels
Ryan
off base, and that's just what they
McCain.
did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Brian McCain batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems
now
for him on the mound
right
since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, he throws. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses off the plate.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Charles Scruggs would be next. The 3-1 is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Sosa ranging back. Still going back. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
The batter, the catcher, Charles.
Into the box, Charles Scruggs, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2. Two out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 7.
Your
Zach
attention,
Duke
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen as he'll
pitching for
do
the
so to
Reds.
start the 8th.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo
Leading off for
earned
the
himself an RBI
The
with a
left
sac
fielder,
fly his last time at the plate.
Chu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. We take a look at our line score here in the eighth. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Chief Keith will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Jeff George, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. One-0 count. Here it is. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Keith stands at first with 1 out. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Xavier Cedeno is on
now
to pitch out of the bullpen
Chicago,
in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Xavier Cedeno.
Digging in now, Joey Votto. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
The batter, number 7.
No, that was pretty impressive.
Shortstop.
I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Another try at 2-2. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next is Cincinnati. The pitcher, Zach Duke.
Tucker Barnhart has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line
number
for
16,
Zach Duke.
Tucker Barnhart.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 4 home runs, and 32 driven in. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Barnhart, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Popped him up. Watkins is under it near the mound, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. David Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hernandez.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Carlton Wheatley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Down and away, ball one. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McCain backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
The
Not
batter,
a whole lot to say
the
about
third
that
baseman,
pitch that hasn't been said a million times already.
Watkins.
That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Kerry Watkins, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7.
Your
James
attention,
Hoyt
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to shut
pitching
things
for the
down
Chicago
here in the
Cubs,
9th.
Number 50, James Hoyt.
Striding in to start the 9th, Stephen
Leading off
House,
for the
as they'll
Reds,
look to get something
the
going
third
here and even
baseman,
this game up.
Hey, it's
Steven
never easy scoring runs against a
House.
closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Inside, ball 1.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Sosa racing back. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. And that is 27 for him on the year as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Deion
Into the box, Deion
Sanders.
Sanders. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fastball well outside. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line hard to center field. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So he picks up another hit.
Now
First
batting,
of the game,
center
but as we
fielder.
mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
From the stretch. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Outside.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Point, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch is hit hard on the line to right, a base hit, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So a big moment in the ball game here. Brian McCain, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. The 2-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
The right fielder, number 14, Pete.
Stepping into the box, Pete Rose. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third, and the tying run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one
Now
looked like
batting,
it was
catcher,
headed for extra bases
Sorrell.
off the bat. Instead,
Run.
a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and
Now
the force
batting,
play is
first
now in
baseman.
order.
Well, they felt
Joey.
it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy
Bravo.
like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And this is down. And he's done it. And the Reds have done it. They walk off a winner.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Cincinnati put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. David Hernandez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.